in 2025 and how to fix it for good. You're welcome to the Smart Reading Short Break series, and I am Leslie Grace, the confidence coach. My job is to help you master confidence smartness through smart reading, smart thinking, and of course, smart speaking. Today, I want to talk about something crucial. You were that person who set a goal for yourself, you wanted a lot for yourself, you wanted to achieve like never before your reading goals and smash goals here. However, you quit your reading goals this year and you're asking yourself, what happened to me? This is November. What did I even achieve? I want to show you why that happened and how you can fix it for good. Hit the like button if you haven't. Hit the subscribe button. Share this live with someone that should be on this live because we want to have this conversation right away. Thank you for joining in on today's live. We want to actually set your timer because we go live on this channel Mondays to Fridays at 1 p.m., Saturdays at 7 p.m. for what we call the Smart Short Break series. And the Smart Short Break series is where we actually come in daily to help busy professionals master confidence smartness. So we talk about everything smart reading, everything smart thinking, everything, of course, smart speaking. Once again, you are welcome. Now, let me say this, right? If you're that professional who's been bothered about, oh, I didn't achieve my reading goals this year, I don't know what happened, I'm trying to look for what happened, I'm trying to find my way, it's a good place to start, it's a good place to be. But I want to let you know that you did not fail to read this year because you lacked desire. Hello, Ivy. Hi, everybody. No, you didn't fail because you lacked desire. What happened is that you failed because you lacked a design. So desire is not the same as design. And I'll explain. Hello, lovely. I want to ask you, before I explain, how many of you started 2025 fired up to read? Like you began with so much energy. This is my new year, new books, new goals, new planners. But then sometimes, somewhere between January and July, your bookshelf went silent again. Somewhere between January and July, your reading gap widened. Like you just noticed that there was this wide gap in your reading, and you're wondering, oh my goodness, what happened to me? It's as if your highlighter has dried up and your mind that was once hungry, that hungry mind that took you to go and buy books, and you said, this year, new books, new year, new goals, new year, new achievements, all of these achievements, everything has slowly gone numb. If you're that person, let me know in the comment section, I can relate, coach. Just write in the comment section for me, yes, coach, I can relate. I want to say to you, if you're that person, listen to me. You didn't lose interest. Life just got louder because you lacked a design. Hello, Bernie. So good to see you here. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Thank you for joining in here. Yes, we go live on this channel Mondays to Fridays at 1 p.m., Saturdays at 7 p.m. for the Smart Short Break series, where we come on live to share with busy professionals like you everything about confidence smartness through smart reading, smart thinking, smart speaking. If you're just meeting me, hello, I am Leslie Grace, the confidence coach. My job is to help you as busy professionals master confidence smartness through smart reading, smart thinking, smart speaking. And today, we're talking about why your reading goals for this year failed. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Aprea. Thank you. Where are you joining me from, Aprea? Let me know in the comment section. Where are you joining from? So, today we're talking about why your reading goals failed in 2025 and how you can fix it so that 2026 can be that year you can actually get to achieve your reading dreams. Are you ready for this conversation? Let's get into the conversation. Hey, Bernie's from Canada. I see you. Thank you for joining in. James, hi. So good to see you here. Share this live with someone that should be here. We want to talk about why your reading goals failed in 2025 and how you can fix it in 2026. Let me know in the comment section, where are you joining in from? Hey, I'm Priya from North Carolina. Thank you for joining in. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome, everybody. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Thank you for joining in today. Now, let's dissect what really happened. I want to talk about the psychology of quitting. So if at any point you actually quit your reading goals, let's talk about the psychology of quitting. I work with busy professionals a lot. I help busy professionals. Oh, hey, Yaspangala. Your reading speed is very low. 133. Oh, great. You should be on this channel. I have a solution for you. Stay put. Don't leave this live. Thank you. All right. Hit the subscribe button, by the way. Let me know in the comment section, where are you joining in from? Now, I work with busy professionals a lot. I have seen it play out where busy professionals start up with something they want to do and then they quit. there's always this quitting thing that happens. So I want to unpack with you the psychology of quitting. Let's dissect what really happened. Because guess what? Every year, millions of professionals make the same promise. Just the way 2026 is at the corner, they're going to begin again. This year, I'm going to do millions of books. I'm going to read books this year. This year, I'll read more. This year, I'll do 12 books this year. And by March, they are back to procrastination. They are back to shelves full of unread books. And this keeps happening. Statistics have shown that over 83% of adults abandon their personal development goals by the time they get to the 60th day. Most of them don't cross the 60-day mark. Hello, Yoda. Where are you joining in from? Let me know in the comment section. Where are you joining in from? Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. You will love it being here. They don't get past the 60th day. They get to the point and they just feel like, you know what, I can't deal. And you are even blaming busyness, you're blaming timing, you're blaming so many factors. But the truth is that it is a struggle. There's something called the psychology of quitting. And most times it's due to environmental friction, which I will unpack with you today. I want to unpack with you. Oh, thank you, Yoda, for the like, hit the subscribe button as well. Thank you. Let me paint a picture for you. You wake up in the morning, your phone greets you before your Bible. There's just this boom, alert on your phone. Emails, messages, meetings, your brain is sprinting before sunrise. And you tell yourself, I will read later. And then guess what? By night, your willpower is bankrupt. Again, like I said, the reason you're struggling with your reading goals, the reason you didn't achieve your reading goals this year, it's not because you lack desire. It's because you lack design. So there's a design I'm going to be talking about. It's like how the Bible says it in Matthew 26:41, that the spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. I want to quickly tell you that the spirit there can be likened to desire. So your desire is to read more books. I mean, that desire was so powerful that you even went ahead to buy books. You shopped for 30 books in one day. You spent some hundreds of dollars to buy books. Hello to share, so good to see you here. Thank you for the compliment. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Thank you. You did everything you needed to do to get books because desire was powerful. But guess what? Desire doesn't get you to achieve any goal. It is your design that gets you to achieve any goal. So when the Bible says that the spirit is willing but the flesh is weak, for instance, that verse is not a rebuke. No, it's a revelation. Good intentions without good systems are doomed to fail. That's what that verse is revealing to us. You have good intentions, you don't have good systems for it, it is doomed to fail. So the spirit is willing, but the flesh can be weak. Let's talk about the science of systemic failure. So that's what happens when the flesh is weak, and then even though the spirit is willing, everything gets stuck. You now begin to notice a failure. However, the failure is not you. It is a systemic failure. Let's get practical. Your brain runs on energy. Hi, Tuku. So good to see you here. Let me know in the comment section where you're joining in from. Hit the subscribe button. Thank you for joining in here today. All right, let's get practical. Your brain runs on energy, not enthusiasm. I feel enthusiastic about reading more books. Your brain runs on energy, not enthusiasm. And every decision you make, from checking WhatsApp to choosing breakfast, it is all draining your... Oh, thank you, James Kenneth. So good to have you here. Thank you for the compliment. It is draining your decision fuel. And now, that's why if you notice, most CEOs, I think I've seen Mark Zuckerberg do it. I've seen Bishop David Oyedepo do it. Most CEOs, most big men up there, those most big, something happens to them with decision fatigue. So they don't want to keep repeating clothes. So you see them just pick a particular attire for every day. It's been years now that a famous big name like Bishop Oyedepo just does white suits every day. He knows why. Because every decision you take is going to put a drain on your mind. By the time you reach for your book at 9 p.m., your brain has nothing left because you've been going through a systemic failure of too much routine, no design for your reading. That's why your reading failed in 2025. And I'm that coach that will help you build a better system for your reading in 2026. So sorry about that. Neuroscientists call this decision fatigue the gradual erosion of willpower. So there's a gradual erosion of willpower that happens. This happens through micro decisions. And this explains why CEOs wear the same outfit daily. It explains the same reasons why pilots rely on checklists, not memory. So take for instance a pilot, no matter how much you've flown, that pilot will always work with a checklist, not his memory. So he's not going to jump on the plane to fly everybody and then he's just moving with his memory and saying, okay, know what, I have flown for the past 20 years, I can just move everybody. No, he works with a checklist that guides him. So you want to smash your reading goals every day in 2026. What is the checklist guiding you? Do you know what? The most successful readers are the most systemic readers. They are not the most motivated. I want to say this. The most successful readers are not the most motivated. They are the most automated. I need you to write it down. Reading successful will be tied to your automating reading. You know, I talked about systemic failure. So when you automate your reading, that systemic failure cannot happen. So you're going to be reading by automation, not by motivation. Because guess what? Motivation is an emotion, but automation is a structure. Automation is a structure. It's a structure. You get to structure your reading. You don't leave it to motivation. You don't leave it to motivation. I want to give you a rundown of a story of what happened to a book binger that reached out to me. And this book binger said to me, before the book binger joined the book bingers, but said to me, I buy books. In fact, I buy 12 books minimum every year. I buy a lot of books. I buy like 12 books every year. Thank you, Tuko. Thank you. And then by March, I've not even read half of one book. By April, I stopped completely. I'm tired. And when I was having this conversation with him before he joined the Book Bingers group, he said, I asked him, I said, why can't you finish your books? And he said, I just can't find the time. But do you know what? I sat with him in a conversation and we began to review his week. And he himself found out that it wasn't that he was lacking time. He was lacking a rhythm. He was lacking a design. So he was thinking that his reading would roll on desire instead of designing a system for reading daily. He was reading randomly, not rhythmically. Reading is not a time issue. It's a design issue. Write it in the comment section. Reading is not a time issue. Oh, dear busy professional. Reading is not a time issue. It is a design issue. You are not reading because you don't have the time. You are reading because you have not designed your time to suit your reading desire. That's why I say if you rely on desire to read more books without a design to achieve it, you can't read more books. That's why your reading plan failed in 2025. I want to show you 3 friction points that made you quit in 2025. If you're ready, put in the comment section for me. Ready? There are 3 friction points. If you're this person who is now watching, coach, is like you're calling my name out. Calm down. Calm down. I'm not here to just call you out. I'm here to also give you a solution as well. All right. So let me show you 3 friction points that made you quit your reading in 2025. Number 1, no system for start. So you start with no system. So what happens with you is that there's no system. There's no architecture. In fact, you said this was to yourself, I will read 1 hour daily. That's what you said. So January is coming now, you start. I'm going to be reading 1 hour every day, but you don't have a design. No system. No system. Thank you, lovely. No system. So you see that I'll read 1 hour daily. However, you do not design where and when. It's not enough to say I'll read 1 hour daily. When will you read that 1 hour daily? Where will you read? Because guess what? Habits die when details are missing. Habits die when details are missing. How many of you set goals without time blocks? If you set a goal without a time block, you can't achieve it. If you set a goal without a time block, you can't achieve it. So that's the first place where you lost your reading goal. Number 2, no system for sustenance. First of all, is that you don't have a reading time. No system for you to start, so you can't even start. Number 2, you also don't have a system for sustenance. So it's not only bad that you didn't start well, you also are not sustaining well. So you are depending on motivation. But you know what? Motivation is like caffeine. It spikes, then crashes. That's the sad part. It spikes and then crashes. Consistency is built on cues, not feelings. Consistency is built on cues, not feelings. Motivation is the spark, but systems are the engine. I want to read more books in 2025, in 2026. What are the systems you put in place to achieve this? What is your when to read those books? What is your where to read those books? What is your why to read those books? Who are the who that you will be reading with? Yeah? I get it, you're a busy professional, but do you remember that the last time you read more books in university was because you had a reading partner. You had reading group. You had this set of friends that you always go to the library to read each time you had exams. This was a system for sustenance that you built unconsciously. Now you're a busy professional and you think you don't need a system for sustenance and you're able to sustain a habit? No, it's not possible. It's not possible. And that's why I've been given a mandate to set up a system for daily reading for busy professionals. It's our inner circle program at the Smart Speakers Academy, and we call it the Book Bingers Booth. Because here is what I found. I haven't seen a system for busy professionals where they actually get to read their book of choice at their time every day. I've never seen it. So the lack of system for sustenance is why you could not achieve your goal in 2025. Number 3, no system for scale. Hello, Daniel. So good to have you here. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We go live Mondays to Fridays at 1 p.m., Saturdays at 7 p.m. to share with you everything about confidence smartness through smart reading, smart thinking, and smart speaking. You will love it being here. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Thank you. Oh, all the way from Canada. So good to see you, Daniel. All right, number 3. The third reason you couldn't achieve your reading goals in 2025 was because you didn't have a system for scaling. So you didn't plan for the hard days. For the days when you will not be able to meet up, you didn't plan for those days. You didn't plan for the days that you could travel, fatigue, stress. I'll give you a real-time story. So I went to speak at a conference over the weekend, and I knew I was going to travel. I was going to be on the road for long. Guess what I did? I carried my book with me. I was going to be on a long trip, and the distance I was going to go through, we couldn't fly, so we had to go by road. So guess what? I went with my book. I planned for the hard days. Listen, busy professional, you're already busy. You know the days that are going to be the busiest for you. Pick your books according to your busyness per time. That is how to actually plan for hard days. This is what I say to book bingers. You pick your book. So one thing we do in the Book Bingers Booth is that we pick our books before the week kicks off, so that you can use Sunday to reflect and ask yourself, what was my last week like? What is this new week like? Which book can I read in this week? This is the week my CEO is coming. I'm trying to use you as an example. Your CEO is coming to town. The governor is having a board meeting with your council of committee members in your company. You know it's going to be back-to-back meetings. Do you want to pick a book that you know you can't finish when you know that throughout this week you would not even be able to find the time to have lunch properly? So are you not going to read because you're busy? No. If you eat every day, you should read every day. However, you should pick a book according to the busyness of that week per time. You should pick your book according to the business of that week per time. Because what you don't automate, you will abandon. You will abandon. So when the change happens, when life changes, your reading rhythm will go broke. This is why Habakkuk 2:2 says, write the vision down. You have a vision to read more books in 2026. Have you written it down? Have you made it plain? Make it plain, not pretty. Make it plain, not pretty. Simplicity sustains speed. Write it down. Simplicity sustains speed. One of the things we do with book bingers in our book bingers book is that we help them to make their reading goals simple. You are a busy professional. You should be in a space where other busy professionals like you are reading. So it is simple, easy peasy. Simplicity is what sustains speed. Let me show you why the book bingers book was built and why it works. Do you know, because I'm a busy professional and I have come to be in spaces with busy professionals a lot, I know that the book bingers book is your ultimate solution if you want to read every day. Let me show you why. Most people read for inspiration. But you know that in the book bingers booth, we don't read for inspiration. We read for transformation. So it's not a book club. No. It's a brain system. And if you want to join us, simply just send a message BBB to the Smart Speakers Academy at gmail.com. The Smart Speakers Academy at gmail.com. Just write BBB and we'll get you. Now, this is not a book club, it's a brain system. It combines smart reading, speed plus retention, smart thinking, reflection plus application, smart speaking, which of course is expression plus influence. And we wrap this all up into a 1-year system where quitting becomes almost impossible. Do you know what it means to be in the same space with a doctor who's working in the UK? And that doctor is reading every day. And you are seeing it because the way our system runs is that we have a system where we can all see who is doing what per time. So there's no hiding place. So there's a rhythm that the place gives. You know, a drummer doesn't guess his beats. He keeps time. That's how the book bingers booth is. It gives you the mental metronome that you can use. It gives you the mental space that you can use per time. Let me make it clear. For instance, if you join the book bingers booth and you have a problem of saying, oh, my motivation fades, I started with a thing, but then by the time I get to February, March, I'm already not motivated to continue. What we give in the book bingers booth is a daily micro habit system. It's called Book Boosters. So you get it every single day. 365 new, different, unique, tailor-made book boosters every day, all year round. So you cannot even say you woke up this morning and you don't feel motivated. It's okay. We get it. Your book booster is there. And like the name implies, it boosts you to read your book. That's why it's called a book booster. Let's say the challenge for you is, oh, coach, I cannot read enough because there's a distraction problem, and you say things like I'm distracted. It's okay. What we have for you, we'll have a digital detox for you, plus a reading before tech rule that we apply in the book bingers book. So we already have a digital detox that helps you keep the distractions away and actually find a way to read your book. 1 week, all year round. Let's say the reason you're struggling with your reading is because of isolation. So you say things like, every time I bring my book out in the office, it feels like I'm the only one that reads, or it just feels like I'm the only busy professional who is still reading even though I'm not in college. It's simple. That problem is solved in the book bingers booth. Because guess what? We have community. There are book bingers. You know when Paul says cloud of witnesses, right? In the book bingers booth, you have a cloud of witnesses. So you have community plus accountability. Now, I don't know what your problem is. Maybe you say your problem is forgetfulness. It's simple. We'll fix it for you. In the book bingers booth, we have a weekly reflection system plus what we call our book breakdown system. The book breakdown system happens every day, where you actually get to break down what you read in small, short frames, so you can never forget what you read. So even if you say you are tired, it's fatigue, it's okay. In the book we will have a brain-friendly reading window that works for everybody. Let me say this: structure does not limit freedom. No, structure protects your freedom. The kind of structure we are built in the book Winters with is second to none. On this earth is second to none. But the truth is that the structure we have built is not to limit you or box you. It's not to limit your freedom. No, we're actually protecting your freedom for you. We're actually protecting it. Because take a look at the guilt you're facing now. The year is ending, you're looking at your shelves full of books and you haven't read it, and there's this guilt you are battling. Let's end the circle. Let's end that circle. I need you to say this loud out to me if you're in that space of that guilt. Write it in the comment section for me. I didn't fail, my design did. I want somebody to breathe. I just want you to breathe and forgive yourself. So write this down in the comment section. I didn't fail, my design did. Hello, Emmanuel. So good to have you here. Thank you for joining in today. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We go live for you Mondays to Fridays at 1 p.m., Saturdays at 7 p.m. for what we'll call the Smart Short Break series. And this is where we come to share with you everything about smartness and confidence smartness, so that you can unlock it for yourself through smart reading, smart thinking, smart speaking. You will love it being here. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Oh, thank you, Stanley Ukamaka. So good to have you here. Yes, thank you for putting that in the comment section. I didn't fail, my design did. So if you ever struggle with your reading this year, you didn't fail, your design did. Let me see more in the comment section. I didn't fail, my design did. Stanley, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Thank you for joining in today. Thank you, Emmanuel. Thank you, Emanuela. I beg your pardon. I think it's Emanuela. Please forgive me if I'm not saying it rightly. I didn't fail, my design did. Listen, you didn't quit reading. Your system quit first. So it wasn't you who quit. It's like you didn't have a design, you didn't have a system to back it up. Discipline is not determination. Discipline is a design. You want to build a discipline. I give you a typical example. You want to build a discipline to say, I don't want to eat carbonated drinks anymore. I don't want to have carbonated drinks anymore. Do you know what you should do? Don't say I'm a disciplined person. I won't take carbonated drinks. No. I remember when it's almost 4 years, and now it's over 4 years now. I haven't had the first carbonated drinks. So carbonated drinks would include all the fizzy drinks, right? I don't want to call names. Now, when I took that decision, I had to design my home and my space such that I don't see it. I don't see it. So I can take it. The truth is that determination is not discipline. Take, for instance, you want to eat more fruits. Design your space such that you can see more fruits to eat. Determination is not discipline. Design is discipline. Design is discipline. You want to drink more water. Design your space such that every time there's water around you, design. It's not by determination. I'll drink more water. If there's no water around you, you won't drink it. A plane doesn't stay in the air because it's motivated. No. A plane stays in the air because it's engineered. It's been designed to stay there. Your reading life needs that same engineering. Your reading life needs that same design. The question is, what is the real reason you quit your reading goal in 2025? Was it time? Was it tiredness? Or design? Which I've explained now. Let me know in the comment section. What did happen to you? And of course, when you answer this question, I'll now give you the 3 pillars of unstoppable reading in 2026. And of course, we still have more days in 2025, so you can actually also put that into practice in this year as well. Was it time? Was it design? Was it just tiredness that happened to you? I want to ask you another question. If I should look at your daily routine, would I find reading space in your routine? Hello, Mercy. Oh, hi, Mercy. Thank you. Okay. All right, Mercy. Thank you for the compliment and thank you for joining in. So my number will be in the comment section. Yes, you can do me an email. You can do me a message, of course. Hi, Mercy. Okay, just do me an email. My email is on the screen. Do me an email to our email address and then we'll take it off from there, okay? Thank you so much for the compliments. Thank you. Let me know where you're joining in from. Have you hit the like button? Have you hit the subscribe button? Thank you for joining in today. Now, I want to ask you another question. What system do you currently have that guarantees your growth? Do you have a system that guarantees your growth? What system do you currently have that guarantees your growth, even when you are busy? What is that system that you have? Okay, so our numbers are on the screen. You can, of course, use it, right? What system do you currently have that guarantees your growth? And then now, quickly, we're going to be looking at the 3 pillars of unstoppable reading rhythm. Are you ready? Let me know in the comment section, ready. If you're ready to have the 3 pillars of unstoppable reading system, put in the comment section for me. Ready? Are you ready? Let me give you the exact framework that can help you read unstoppably right now. Number 1, rhythm. Rhythm. Daily reading ritual. Oh, Stanley's ready. Yay. So good to have you here, Stanley. A daily reading ritual that is designed around your real schedule. Let me give you an example. So you want to create a rhythm, right, that can help you read more. Create a daily reading system around your schedule. For instance, early risers. If you're an early riser, read before devices. Do you know that as I'm speaking to you, there was a time where for almost 10 years, I couldn't finish one book. Oh yes, and I'm not afraid to share my story. I'm not ashamed either. Because guess what? I did not have a rule, and I am an early riser. But guess what? I had to set a rule one day, and the rule is book and Bible before breakfast. Book binging before social media binging. Book binging before tech binging. I had to set these rules for myself. That is how to set a reading rhythm. If you're a night owl, for instance, I have a friend who's a night owl, and oh, trust me, I have friends that are night owls. They function absolutely well at night. Read before shutdown. Don't be on your phone to fall asleep. Don't do that. Number 3, if you're a lunch reader or that person who always scrolls when they're having lunch, replace your scrolling at lunch with reading at lunch. That's how to create a reading rhythm. So your mind begins to tell you, okay, it's lunchtime, read. So your mind begins to tell you, okay, you're not going on social media, you haven't read today. Your mind begins to tell you, oh no, you're not falling asleep with this phone, you're falling asleep with your book. Pick your book right now if you're a night owl and you can manage it. That's the first pillar if you want to go back to reading. Number 2, the second pillar is reflection. I know you didn't see this coming, but you see, reflection is key. Is key. I was having a meeting today with my team members and I said, this had just happened to us recently. Let us reflect. Weekly reflections. Do you know that in the book Bingers with our Inner Circle program, one of the things we do is weekly summaries, weekly check-ins, weekly reviews. So the weekly reviews show you where you were. Did you meet up to the 7/7? There's something we call 7/7 in the book Bingers booth. It shows you. And then most importantly, we now get somebody who is being celebrated every week. One person gets celebrated every week. So reflect. Because what you reflect on, you remember. So you get to ask yourself questions. Reflect. Reflect. Number 3, reinforcement. Reinforcement. In the book Bingers booth, we have monthly themes and challenges. Take, for instance, the month of March, for instance, we'll read about finances. So what I mean by reinforcement is, so I want to read about money. I'm not just going to pick one book. In the whole of March, every single week in March, I'll be reading various books on money, on finances. This is to help you keep evolving, so you are not just reading. So your reading is not random. You don't read Psychology of Money today. Tomorrow you read Parenting Reset. Next tomorrow you're just capturing your whole energy. So in the book Bingers booth, for instance, a particular month we read on faith, and then we go on to finances, and then we go on to family. So you see, there's a trajectory, there is a reinforcement. So if we take a theme for this month, we sit on it, we reinforce it. Reading without rhythm is random. Reflection without reinforcement is forgettable. You can't read that way. You can't read that way. Reading is not just cognitive. No. I mean, that's why I'm sent. That's why I say I am the confidence coach. However, I'm not teaching you confidence. I'm teaching you confidence smartness. And you achieve this through smart reading, smart thinking, smart speaking. You know, I love the way the Bible says it. Be transformed by the renewing of your mind. The transformation you are praying for, looking for, fasting for, will come from the renewing of your mind. If you can't remember the last time you finished a book, I'm sorry, your mind is not renewed. And I'm even more sorry because your transformation cannot come. Be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. Every new book renews your mind. Every renewal of your mind is your step closer to the transformation you desire. Dear busy professionals, read. Reading is not for when you're in school. Renew your mind for the transformation you desire. That's why the Book Bingers book isn't about finishing books alone. No, it's about forming minds. We're forming minds. We're forming minds. I'm going to wrap up with this. Warren Buffett reads 500 pages a day. Go and read about him. I'm busy. Are you as busy as Warren Buffett? Bill Gates reads 50 books a year. Let me ask you, are you busier than Bill Gates? Just the way I ask Book Bingers in our circle program. Are you busier than Bill Gates? Oprah Winfrey credits books as her spiritual growth partners. The difference isn't in their success, isn't in the access that they have to these books. It is in their system. They have built a system. You're not busier than these people, dear busy professional. No, you're not. Do you know what it means? Oh, how can one join the readers group? Okay, the information will post it on the screen right now. You can just find it. But it's just simple. Just DM BBB to the smartspeakersacademy@gmail.com. The WhatsApp details will be sent to you here as well. Just send us a WhatsApp message, BBB, and you get access. Team, please post it on the page right now. The number to reach out to right away. Thank you. All right. So, the average CEO does 50 books every year. All right. The average CEO, all the CEOs you are hailing, Mark Zuckerberg, I hope you know that they read, on average, they read 60 books a year. Yes. You can't be manning a big business at that level and you're not a reader. No. I've not seen a billionaire who is not a book binger. I keep saying it. Not one. Not one. Name it. From Warren Buffett to Bill Gates to Elon Musk to Mark Zuckerberg. Name it. Influence, impacting income will come from reading. No, reading is not outdated. Neither is it for college students. Dear busy professional, if transformation and making income, impact, and influence is the goal, then reading should be a lifestyle. It shouldn't be an afterthought. No. Reading is the invisible separator between survival and significance. Hey. Books don't just inform you. They reform you. They transform you. They transform you. They reform you. So my question is, this 2026, don't quit on your reading again. So what if this time in 2026, you didn't make another resolution? So you don't just, those New Year resolutions, I don't believe in them. So 2026 shouldn't be the year that you make another year resolution. No. It should be the year that you actually build a rhythm. Build a rhythm. Let 2026 become that year that you will stop trying to read more, but you will actually start living inside a reading system that makes quitting impossible. That's what the Book Bingers booth is for. It's not another community. No. It's your mental architecture for consistency, creativity, and clarity. So let me ask you, how many more years will you start and not finish your books? How many more years? How many more years do you want to start strong and finish silent? How many more years? Okay, Stanley Ukamaka, let me know. Do you have the details now? Have you sent us a message? All right, everybody on the stream who wants to join the our Inner Circle program, the Book Bingers Booth. Have you seen the details to join in? Have you been able to find your way? If not, let me know in the comment section so we can help you, okay? I'll be wrapping up quickly in a few moments. How many years? How many more years will you start strong and finish silent? How many more unread books will collect dust on your bookshelves? How many? How many? How many more years? How many more years? Your mind is starving for depth, but you still have books on your shelf that can help you. But those books are just there. How many more years? This November, let's make quitting possible. Oh, okay. Team, please type it again. Let's not rely on the one that's pinned because she can't see it. She can't see the pinned message. Team, please retype it on the stream again, please. Thank you. Wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore, get wisdom. Get it. Proverbs 4:7. Get it. Find it. Find a way to get it. It's the principal thing. It's the principal thing. So don't be outside. Join the Book Bingers Booth right now. It's the premium inner circle of the Smart Speakers Academy that was created for busy professionals like you reading one book per week all year round through smart reading. Smart reading is simple. It's simply speed reading plus systems for daily mastery. Simple. Simple. All right? I'm going to leave you with this. Growth doesn't wait for free time. Growth time. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. It begins when you make time. When you design time, that's when growth happens. Discipline is not about doing more. Discipline is about designing smarter. Discipline is about designing smarter. So I'm leaving you with these final words. No, you didn't quit reading in 2025 because you were weak. No, what happened was that you quit because your world was not wired, was not designed for you to read more books. So, but starting today, I have already shared with you how you can redesign your reading so that 2025 you can read more books, because as a busy professional, you need to read more books. Yes, you are busy, but you need to read. The question is, why is a busy man like Bill Gates doing a book a week? Why is he doing 50 books in a year? That's a question I'd love for you to ask yourself. Why is Warren Buffett doing as much as 500 pages a day? What's in reading that these billionaires know? And what are you missing out from when you're not reading? If this session has been good for you, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Thank you for joining in today. You will love me here because every Monday to Friday at 1 p.m. I come in here to share with you the Smart Short Break series. And on Saturdays at 7 p.m. I'm here also live to share with you on the Smart Short Break series. And the Smart Short Break series is where we come on live to share with you everything about confidence smartness through smart reading, smart thinking, smart speaking. So hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I am Leslie Grace, the confidence coach. I help you master confidence smartness through smart reading, smart thinking, smart speaking. Thank you for joining in today. I'll leave you with these final words. The Book Bingers Booth is where quitting can never happen. Is where quitting your books becomes impossible. And I'm inviting you to join in the movement. Don't be outside. Get into a system that can help you. Thank you so much for joining in today. You don't want to miss tomorrow at 1 p.m. I'll be live again to share with you on how you can read more and smash your reading goals in this year. Don't give up on your reading goals, right? What you want to do to know when I go live to share with you everything that can help you unlock confidence smartness is to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Thank you for joining in today. Catch replay if you're just joining in late. I have just shared with you why your reading goals failed in 2025 and how you can fix it in 2026. You will love this conversation because it was such fun and everybody here got value for their time. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you tomorrow at 1 p.m. live again here on YouTube. This is the Smart World.